Now on ITV1 with all the headlines, travel and weather you need for the day ahead. It's Fridays. Good morning, Britain.
Good morning, Britain. A danger to life. That's the warning in place as Storm Iwan bears down on the British Isles, some of which is now in a rare red warning area. Those winds could reach 100 miles an hour. Schools, trains, flights and court cases are all cancelled in many areas this morning. And the warning is stay indoors. We're live in key locations across the UK and Ireland. Barbara Holmes is in Galway, Katie Andrews is in Belfast, Nick Dixon is in Largs in Scotland, and Katie Rickett is in Manchester. Of course, Laura Tobin is overseeing it all with us in the studio.
Here on the west coast of Ireland, we're being battered by record-breaking winds, and Ireland has come to a standstill with that red weather warning in place.
This morning we are staying inside. The message is stay at home and only travel if it's essential here in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, the wind's really picking up this morning here in Scotland, already gusting over 65 miles per hour. And remember, more than half the country will be impacted by this red warning in place from 10 a.m.
And those further south in England and Wales are not exempt from the effects of the storm either. There'll be high winds and an amber weather warning in the upper parts of England. Many being told not to travel, that's even if they can.
Weather warnings in force for wind across the whole of the UK, but yes, we have our red danger to life weather warning with wind gusts of up to 100 miles an hour, the highest level of warning we have. The storm has only just got started. It is set to get much more powerful.
He should have got longer. The verdict from Southport's MP on the 52-year sentence handed down to Axel Rudakabana. The Prime Minister described the teenager's killing spree last summer as one of the most harrowing moments in our history.
Also on the programme, fight for your right to flight. We'll be joined by friend of the show and campaigner Sophie Morgan, who wants the UK to follow America's lead in legal protections for airline passengers with disabilities.
I caught this guy and I was going to unleash him, but then I wrestled him too hard and now I think he's dead.
That's not dead.
Well, you don't know. Okay.
Pick it up!
See you later, alligator.
You're cordially invited to join us as we speak to Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell on the red carpet as they talk about their new film and why they think the Oscars should still be cancelled.
Friday, 24th of January 2025, live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Kate Garraway and Adil Ray.
Good morning. Well, I don't know what it's like where you're waking up this morning. Many people have been up all night because of the noise of wind and rain, and millions of people are being told to go back to bed effectively, stay at home today, as Storm Iwan is set to bring potentially life-threatening winds to parts of the UK. Now, thousands of schools are expected to close, rail services and flights suspended, and power cuts are expected for several days.
Now, it could be the biggest storm seen for a century in parts of the British Isles, with winds of 100 miles per hour forecast and a serious risk to life in parts of Scotland and Ireland.
We're going to bring you the latest updates on all of that, the closures and the disruption from our correspondents, who we should say we are trying to make sure we stay within the rules and keep safe this morning, because you can see already just how much they're being blown about.